about another gentleman who also is a champion. He won the Grand Slam of the state. Well, it wasn't a Grand Slam, I guess you might say. He did the Triple Crown of slam poetry. He won all 3 events here. And then he went on to become a champion on the national level because he along with some really talented folks out of Durham, known as that Bull City team, brought back the national from Southern Fried. So North Carolina once again stands as the poetic capital of the USA. So you can give yourself an applause on that. Now there might be people out there say, wait a minute. Look, I'm just going off of what the dude did, okay? Don't get mad at me. That's if he did it, it's here. You know what I'm saying? You got to take it from him. Bottom line. You got to take it from him. Yeah, we got some waiting in the wings too that's going to step up and nice. But we're going to bring in a man who really knows how to do some stuff and make it all happen nicely. Mr. LJ.
I know that guy. I know him.
Yay. How's everybody doing?
All right, sir.
Okay, so I've been having like this whole conflict in the back right there. So I'm gonna share it with y'all, and I hope that y'all can help me out. So here's my conflict. Been sitting there enjoying the show. I know y'all been enjoying the show, but if you haven't been to the loft, or if you know about the loft, then one of the big things here is that we're big on energy, and it's been kind of light tonight, and I understand, maybe because of the weather and being gloomy and rainy and all that good stuff. Take all that, ball it up, throw that ish out the door, and just get happy, because this is a happy place, and we all are happy souls, and we are all family. So I'm gonna ask y'all how y'all doing, and I want y'all to make a lot of noise, like you just won a lottery, or you broke up with that good-for-nothing person that's been dogging you for like so many years. But that's how you need to be. So, how's everybody doing? Make some noise, make some noise, make some noise. Cool. Yay. Okay. All right. So how this works with me, I love this. So if you hear anything that you can relate to in this poem, you do not have to wait to the end to make any type of noise. You can snap in the middle of all this stuff, or like clap, burp, or whatever. But you don't have to wait to the end, because it's like you may hear something, but people are like, I just can't wait. No, let it out. So, thank you. So we're gonna start off light to get everybody involved. Don't be alarmed. I'm just a black man that likes to read and play video games. And there's nothing better than the sensation you get when you read manga. I mean, Dragon Ball Z happens to be one of my favorites. Next to Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Bleach, Naruto, and Attack on Titan. Vegeta hands down have to be one of my favorites. But those who probably Kakarot Notion, let's talk about something else. It's like this side of the room don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Especially the guy with guitar. Video games. Final Fantasy IV happens to be one of my favorites, though America considers that part 2 for some reason. But just like 36-year-old men being asked about their 12-year-old girlfriends, that's just minor. Dragoon Kane happens to be one of my favorites, and for those who use it, they use jump instead of fight, because that took away the most HP. Once again, what's with all the confused look on y'all faces? It's okay. I understand. Because I can't blame you. I can't blame you for giving me a gaze that replicates 1,000 convicts that's waiting for the parole board to grant them freedom. See, I wondered, when did this country decide that by skin color, you had to act out a certain stereotype? Maybe some of y'all would have understood me if I talked about Madden or NBA 2K. Maybe recited some hip-hop lyrics while dreaming out balling in Saint-Tropez. See, this thought came to me when I was going to the RDU airport one morning. And this eggshell white truck that hinted Confederacy raced down the road, almost ran me off, and while doing so, pulled up on side of me, rolled down his windows and yelled out, "Wake up, monkey!" And it's like the movie of my life stopped, but I wish I could have turned my mirrors so you could see how stupidity cloaked his persona. Maybe I should have educated him more than this pre-K Sesame Street mindset was transfixed upon. See, in this world, if the only colors you understand is black and white, then it's not a problem for you to get lost in this great area of equality. But ignorance comes in many shades of faces. So when I think of ignorance, I give it the face of anybody that has any reality TV show that's out right now. But especially Stevie J from Love and Hip Hop, because that's what ignorance looks like. Because if you don't know who is, Stevie J cheats on his women, but he is now writing a self-help book on how to fix your relationship. See, ignorance are those folks who will stand in line to get themselves a game system or some Jordans, but they will not stand in line to vote and then have the audacity to complain about the current administration. So for those folks who judge me when I walk on stage, thinking that the human thing to do is judge the hue that lies within his man, will understand I'll look at any cartoon over any reality TV show, listen to old school ballads instead of music that gets right to the point of one thing. And here's something that shocks a lot of my black friends. I eat chicken without the hot sauce. See, I wasn't born to act accordingly. See, this smile has a melody behind it that replicates 1,000 rainbows, which means I have a Bobby Blue blend of soul, a Simply Red persona of passion, and a Green Day. So when the blues walk alongside me on this boulevard of broken dreams, I'll keep holding on while enjoying the times of my life. See, the time is right. We need to wake up, and for those who judge you for being different outside of their norm, you tell them, don't be alarmed, because I'm here to live my life just like you. Woo! Y'all good? Cool. Y'all awake. That is awesome. So that all that energy right there, y'all need to make sure y'all get that to all the artists that are here tonight. Because a lot of us, we eat, sleep, and breathe what we do, and it is a blessing. So if you like what you hear, you can definitely look me up on Facebook under EL''JA, LJ. I also got a Reverb Nation page, reverbnation.com/LJ. But the biggest thing that I would like you guys to do, there's been this campaign we've been having going on for a while. Our actual team, the Bullsky Slam team, we just won the Southeast Regional Southern Fried Poetry Slam, which is like the whole Southeast region of the United States, and we came in first place. But in 3 weeks, we're actually getting ready to go to Oakland, California and compete in the National Poetry Slam. So that's 500 plus poets, 72 teams from all across the country, and I think they said there's 2 teams coming from Europe. So we'll be going to compete against them. And as a few weeks ago, I got nominated for Spoken Word Artist of the Year in the National Poetry Awards, which is a big thing. I say that to say that this is the last day to vote. If you guys like what you hear and want this title to come to Fayetteville, because Fayetteville has always been doing poetry, but this is something on a grand scale that we haven't had happen in a long time, and I'm really trying to bring this home not only for myself but for Fayetteville. You can definitely go to www.thenationalpoetryawards.com and you can just cast your vote. They're voting until 12 o'clock tonight, and then that's it. So hopefully we win this title, bring it back to Fayetteville. And I've been saying this for the longest time, I'm so tired of people, the only thing they consider part of Fayetteville is J. Cole, military, and crime. And I'm so sick and tired of that. The arts community is thick here, and we need to keep supporting it. Alright. I haven't done this poem in a while, and the only reason I haven't done it in a while because I've been doing plenty of trying to see, out of all these years doing poetry, how many poems I can remember. So I've been pushing this poem back, but I told myself I was going to do it tonight. Long story short, this poem was inspired by a guy I met playing saxophone on the riverfront of Savannah, Georgia. This poem is called Left, Right, Left. Left. Left, right. Left, right, left. They say to always practice your cadence because practice makes perfect. Left. Left behind a lot of things to get to where I am. Right. Right choices is what I thought were being made as people's eyes transformed into escalators because they can't seem to make less stairs. Left. Father said the military can turn boys to men. Right. But never fully explained how some paths come to the end of the road. Left, right. Father knew this cadence very well. once was a decorated soldier who now became a shell-shocked replica of his past. So these steps are now embedded in his brain. The voices that are now starting to climb up his vertebrae are telling him the best way to hide from his problems is to run. So he left a son wanting to go overseas and fight the war just to come right back when the war is over. But when you're exposed to the same BS as your father, how do you expect not to have a mindset to match? Left the old me thousands of miles back in the dirt, right to be back in my own country, now living in the dirt. Left a war-torn country with patriotism as my job, right to patriotism, becoming a painful reminder that it may not get you a job once it is done with you. Right to a bottle to drink away my sorrow, left with the empty bottle to remind me of promises and commitments unfulfilled. Excuse my forgetfulness. It seems that my mind is starting to leave me like most of my family has. Now I'm left without a pot to piss in, right into my own clothing. Can't be pissed off if I'm pissed on, right? Left with medals of merit, but nothing is right when these medals don't get you an app, I swear. If I can afford a smartphone, that may be my best way to get my hands on a lot of them. Left standing in the road asking for change, right in front of you standing in the road, my hands out asking you for change. Excuse me, is your name Isaac Hayes? Cause your song must be playing in the background and you think you can just walk on by. Fighting wars that I can no longer win when my right to freedom of speech seems null and void. Why put a price on truth if with truth they can't afford to pay attention? So what is there left to do with everything you love and fought hard for and turn his back on you? You pray that death is right around the corner because it can come so easy. Left. Left. Right. Left, right, left. They say to always practice your cadence because practice makes perfect, especially when there's nothing left. Right? Left.
That LJ guy. LJ is also the host of the very popular Versus, which takes place on the second Saturdays of the month down at the Market Square Coffee House that's located at 106 A Street. Also at the Market Square Coffee House, this fourth Friday coming up, we have the local musician showcase, which will feature Mr. John Serio and Miss Avery Hurt. And this is a singer-songwriter listening room, and it's really a very comfortable venue to check out some great stuff. And it's hosted by North Star, who's also the director here of the Outlaw Poetry Channel. I see our folks, for those of you that don't recognize or can't see beyond where I'm messing up your screen and everything, we have a lot of people in here. We have our regular sign-up sheet still active, and as soon as we finish up with the last artist here in our live stream, we'll be going directly into the regular sign-up and doing some stuff. And I'm gauging the sheet while I take a look at it and see what we can add and what we can bring up and bring down and everything like that. But everybody will get hurt, bottom line. Everybody will get hurt. So, with that being said, let me set you up with this next artist. He is also a new voice, well represented in his own ideas, very popular. He's got a habit of being out late at night, which is scary. But anyway, we bring in Mr. Ben Pilkington.
Can you all hear me? Yeah? Yeah, how you guys doing tonight? Good? Alright, so this first song is, as Neil alluded to, I am a big fan of being out late at night. This is a little song called Mr. Midnight. Walk over, you've had a long week. children.